Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Court Farms. Right, I have a massive list of contracts that have come up. I have accepted quite a few of them. Obviously, the majority of them are going to be fertilizing. We can do them over the months where we don't really have out else to do. So that's kind of why I've just accepted them, because they were there. We didn't want them to disappear. But we are working on field 14 today, and it is a 9,231 pound rye job. So we are just going to go and find some rye on here, and that should be everything we need. Ooh, I do need to work on this mod. I don't like it when mods lose all the paint and go silver. I do need to look at that. Never noticed that before. Right, yeah, so that's basically what we've got to get done today. Now this is most likely going to be a huge job. This is not the biggest seeder in the world, but what I'm thinking here is we'll just do as much, you know, we'll do a good chunk of it, and we can maybe always go get a worker on with the rest once, you know, we've done a chunk of it really. But yeah, it's going to be quite a few fill-ups as well, which is why the Renault is over here. Yeah, I'm not really sure how much seed this is actually going to take, but I've got a feeling it's going to be quite a lot, if I'm honest. But it is nice to be back over on court again. It is bloody lovely to be back. It's weird because for me, I haven't recorded since like the beginning of last week because of, you know, the wife holding me hostage, shopping and stuff, and yeah. So like I say, it's super nice to be back on court. Right, but basically, if we get this field finished today, we get the £10,000. We've got enough money to buy the wrapper we want, and we will have enough money to possibly buy that little piece of land that we want as well, which means we can start looking at doing something for ourselves as well. So that's one of the reasons why we've chosen to do this big job first. We don't have the power or the money for like a 6 meter seeder, so we are stuck with the 4, but it is just nice to, you know, as I like to do, we're going to get a headland done. I like to try and just do a headland before like I jump into a time lapse, just so you can see me do something real time basically. Yeah, I don't like the wear texture on this seeder, so I might fix that. For that, once I've changed the wear on that, I don't mind like wear and things like that, but I just don't like it where it completely takes the paint. So I will I'll look at that, especially after only using it for a couple of hours, you know what I mean? It's not like it's got, I don't know, 200 hours on it. That has taken a lot of seed for one headland. 17% up to now for one headland. That forward is kind of it's a bit bouncy. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit snivelly again, guys. I believe it or not, it is coming to the end of September and I am still suffering with the old hay fever. It is absolutely atrocious. It's slowly killing me. I swear it's killing me. I've never suffered this long before with hay fever in 1 year. It's atrocious. So that is, wow, that's going to be like 25% of the seeder for one headland. Wow, I've got a feeling we're going to end up having to put this on a worker, just because we're going to have to go and buy some more seed. I can tell you now, I've got maybe one and a half, maybe 2 at a push seed. You know, not bags, but like refills, and then yeah, that is absolutely crazy how much that's moved. But I do need to get a second headland done. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the radio turned on, and we're going to basically work our way around. We're going to get a second headland done, and then I might have to put this onto a bit of a worker while we go buy some more seed, because we're going to need some more seed. That is that's pretty much guaranteed. We're going to need a lot more seed. So I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. that there for now, because, well, one, we're going to need a little bit more seed, and then this is probably the closest we're going to be to it for a little while. But if we can get that, yeah, look at that, that took a whole bag then, well, what was left of a bag. Wow. So yeah, we don't have over much left, that's for sure. So yeah, we need to go and get at least, I reckon we need at least another 2 bags of seed. Yeah, I reckon 2 bags should do. The thing is, seed never goes amiss, does it? Especially if we're going to buy that little bit of land, because we're going to have to plough it out and seed grass there, or well, we'll have to seed whatever we put in there. Yeah, harvest season is approaching as well, so we do need to be getting the wrapper, because we want to be getting the harvested soon. Like I said, we are now technically in year 3. I never feel like we should be in year 3. I never believe we should be in year 3, because you started in August, you know what I mean, and year 2 starts kind of early. But if you take a note of what we've just done here, that's not a lot. That, you know what I mean, that was what, 10 minutes including the time lapse. That's not loads. Right, I am going to put that now on a worker. He's probably going to go and do what he needs to do. Need to just leave him to it, basically. We need to go and get the well, we need to go and get that, don't we? That's a good idea. So what have we still got in the shop? I can't remember. Yeah, the spray is alright, but it 12 meters for 3 grand. That's not a bad price. But we need to get the wrapper. Now, I have kind of been off-putting getting the wrapper. Simple reason is I've just been hoping something else comes up in the shop. Do you know? Oh my god! I was gonna get the Mikhail wrapper. I've sworn down this entire time I was going to get that wrapper. The problem is that one's, well, 22,000. That's 5,000. I don't want this one. I haven't really used that one. I haven't even tested it yet. We've used that one a lot on the other series. Not interested in that. But we've never used the Go Wheel one. Now, we don't have square bales. We have only got the round bales. But my thing is I would like to get a different baler at some point soon. But they are very expensive. So we can't really get one of them. So I don't want to spend, I don't know. I've said I was going to get them. Oh, hang on. I said I was going to get the Mikhail wrapper all along, but I'm just thinking £5,000 cheaper. And we don't need to have a... No, I tell you what. You're going to hate me for it, guys, but we're not going to get the Mikhail wrapper yet, because I've got to buy a front loader for it as well. We're going to go with the Go Wheel, however you want to pronounce that. We're going to go with that one for now. We're going to go with the pink because it's just a bit easier to see. 27,000. Yeah, so it's the same price as 1.8 ton, 1.1 ton. Okay. No, I know someone's going to hate me for not buying the other one. It's 22 grand. I don't care. It's £22,000. It's cheaper. It's just cheaper in general. Right, that leaves me with £12,000 in the bank. Nice. Right. Now, what was I going to do? I was going to go up and... Oh, yes. I need the Renault. I need to go buy a couple more bags of seed. Can we do any... Have we got any fertilising contracts nearby? Now, I know we have got a list of fertilising contracts. But have we got any right... Yeah, we have. We've got like one near the farm. So, what I'm thinking here is to crash into a piece of rubbish on the side of the farm. No. On a serious note, though, I did not mean to do that. If we can maybe just go and do Field 5 fertilizing, which is just down the road from our farm. Literally just down the road. That would give us a little bit of money. I'd like to try and buy that bit of land today. Now, I'd love to get the chicken coop today. Or, you know, the little area for the chicken. But the problem with getting that little bit there for the chickens is I'd have nothing to feed them. We're still in that position. I don't want to buy wheat. Wheat is quite expensive to buy. Something I want to try and get from, you know, wheat, barley, sorghum, you know, from doing a contract, which means we need our harvester. So, as daft as that sounds, we could maybe get the horse area, but again, we'd only be feeding hay. We've got no oat. We've got nowhere to plant any oats or anything like that. Field 5 is this one just here on the left hand side as well. Yeah, this is the bit of land we're going to be looking at buying, hopefully in this episode. We've just got to let that worker do his thing, and we'll go and get some more seed in a minute. I just want to try and get a couple of £1,000 in the bank. Just to try and... well, we just need to try and make sure we get enough money so we're not necessarily skinned, you know what I mean? Like, if we buy this field, for example, or that bit of land, and then we need seed and we can't afford it, we're going to be absolutely screwed. So if I can just do this, I'm sure there's another field right near where we are that also wants a bit of fertilizer. Now, as you can see, the fertilizer is not necessarily going down overly quickly, so we should be able to get at least 2, if not 3, these fertilizing contracts. Now, I'm doing the ones close to the farm, and then when we've got nothing to do, we'll go and do the ones away from the farm. Now, we're not necessarily going to do all the fertilizing contracts. I know I've taken a lot of them. We're not necessarily going to do them all. We're just basically... I've taken them all, so it would give us something to do. That's all I've done. I've just taken them so it gave us something to do. Now, like I said, I feel bad because I didn't buy the McHale wrapper, but I can't afford a front loader for it as well. And I need to have a front loader attachment on a tractor to load the bale. So we will use that at some point. It just might be in a different series. I might bring that in on, I don't know, the farm assistant series or something. That will be returning soon, guys. A little bit to pot at the moment with schedule. I'm trying to find some good days. You know, we didn't reach our target for views and likes last week, which is a shame. I know I do have a big bunch of regular people watching the series, and I do massively appreciate that. You guys who are still here and watching, thank you very much. It does massively help me out. Sorry if I'm a bit like distracted while talking. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any of this field. And so where is the next fertilizing contract? That has to be done. That is now officially done. Field 35. Wow, that's further away than I thought. 35, 58. Oh, hang on a minute. 58 and 59 is not that far. Yeah, 35's all the way over there. 58 and 59. We should be able to go up there. Go up into court. Get those 2 contracts done just up there. That should definitely give us enough money to buy this bit of land, because if you look here, not quite got enough yet. So we're very close to getting it, but obviously once we use this fertilizer, we're going to need to buy some fertilizer as well. So we've got a little bit of a journey to get up into court, especially with this tractor. It's not the quickest. I was kind of hoping to put this tractor to rest before now. So I am a little bit behind schedule on some of the things I wanted to do, if that makes sense. I did think we'd maybe have a bit of, another bit of land by now. I did think we'd have another, we'd have some different animals by now, which hasn't really happened. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it's one of them things. Some of the jobs haven't paid as well as I would have liked, but you know, because we're on a hard difficulty. There's a supporters board, guys. Thank you. If your name is on there and that is you know, you are one of those people, do massively appreciate everybody who supports the channel. I do get people asking for their name to be put on there, but it is supporters board only, guys. It is my way of shouting out to those who support the channel by being a YouTube member or a Patreon supporter. I do massively appreciate everybody who does that. Yeah, if you want your name on that board, hit the join button or go to the Patreon page and join that way. Like I said, I don't really like to talk about it, but you know, I do get asked a lot, well, I want my name on that board, do you know what I mean? Well, that's how you do it, guys. I would recommend going to Patreon. It basically is about the same price if you decide to do that, and it's just personally better for me. YouTube don't, basically Patreon don't take a 30% cut, basically. It works out better for all content creators. Right, we are going through a cart farm. And we're at the wrong farm. We needed home farm, not cart farm. I went into the wrong farm. Oh my god, that sounds about right today. That's just me today, I think. It's Sunday morning and it's 8 AM and I'm recording a YouTube video. I'm tired. I'm not actually. I've actually got I actually had a really good night's sleep. It was the weekend. I do sleep better on the weekends. As you all know, I do struggle to sleep due to the wife's excessive snoring, but on a weekend she is nice enough to sleep on the sofa, so at least I can catch up on some sleep. So it is cool of her. I do love her to bits for that, do you know what I mean? But she is back at the hospital in a couple of weeks just to try and get it sorted now. But yeah, she takes the bed throughout the week. Obviously she's at work and things like that, and yeah, I get the bed on a weekend without any snoring. It's pleasant. Like I say, it's a little routine. It works for us at the moment. Helps me sleep. I catch up on, so even though I don't sleep more than say 8 hours, I get 8 hours fantastic kind of sleep. Do you know what I mean? And it's yeah, it's amazing. Now I'm hoping soon that we're going to be able to jump back in the Ford and maybe go on another little time lapse, because we need to get that Ford finished today. Now we are technically still in March and it is only going to be about 10 o'clock. Gonna suck changing into March 2, but in the next episode I most likely will be in March 2. I want to try and keep the series moving along, basically. We're not going to be in Marches too long, so I know it sounds daft and we're wasting a lot of day. I was hoping to do a bit more time lapsing today, but I didn't realise how long that main field was going to take. I don't know, we'll see. We might still be in March 1. We might. Gotta be careful here. I am slowly running out of fertilizer. I am running out of fertilizer. 34%. There we go. I need to get this field done. I'm heading to the shop, you see. We're halfway there, so we might as well go in the Leyland. That doesn't help when I'm wasting so much. Lovely. Right, as long as we've got enough, we'll get what, two bags of fertilizer in the Leyland. Can't fill it to the top because it'll tip over. So, question is, if we go to the shop, we can do field 91 with fertilizer while we're there. It's kind of in the area. I need some kind of organisation on how I'm going to do these contracts, because the way I'm doing it at the moment is not very organised. It's just kind of doing it and hoping. 5%. As long as we've got enough to finish this field. I think we should have, to be fair. We've used about 10% up to now on this field. Or 10% of what we had left anyway. 76% complete. Yes, looking good. Looking good. We should be able to get that finished. Yeah, off recording, what I'll probably do is I'll probably send the Renault to the shop. Buy some more seed. Probably, I might even buy some fertilizer at the shop and bring it down. Sorry if you can hear background noise. My dog has a new dog toy and she's now sneezing. She was chewing on a duck. A toy duck, and now she's sneezing. There you go. Field 59 is complete. Let me just get these two cashed in. This is the bit of land, guys. This is going to buy us the bit of land, hopefully. Let me just turn that off there. Oh my god, I can't wait to get this done. 1, 2, right. So what we're going to do, before we buy the bit of land, we need at least... I wasn't buying cheap seed, was I? We need at least 3 bags of seed. Where is fertilizer? We've been buying the Nitrum stuff, haven't we? I think. And we need 3 bags of that. And we are back to £13,000. So we do not have enough right now. That is not good. That is not good. 70s, 90s. So 91 is right here as a field. I don't think we're going to have enough fertilizer in here to buy that. Well, let's go and see if we can just quickly do 91. 91 wasn't a contract I wanted to do today. I will say 91 was not one I wanted to do today. But if we can get 91 done and go to the shop. Yeah. Field 14 is a seeding contract. Field 3, Field 4 is a seeding contract. Yeah, right. So we've earned some massive money today. But unfortunately, because we're getting low on seed and we're getting low on fertilizer, we've unluckily not been able to buy the seed. Buy the land, sorry. That's a little bit gutting, to be honest. Oh, I'm driving past Field 91. What 91 was this one here to the right? My bad, my bad. Not, yeah, I'm getting a bit confused. I'm getting a little bit lost with my fields. Never mind, it's one of them things. I don't know what it is, but I hate going anti-clockwise in a field. I just hate it. It just doesn't feel right. I tend to go anti-clockwise in all my fields, and now I'm going anti-clockwise. It just feels so wrong. Now this probably won't be enough to buy the piece of land. But all the rest of the fertilizing contracts, they're a little bit further away. I think field 35 is the... Yeah. Sorry, sneezing. I'm sneezing. I do apologise. I'm not just muting for no reason. Yeah, we'll definitely get this field completed, that's for sure. So I've done 2 contracts that I didn't technically plan on doing today. No, 3 contracts I didn't actually plan on doing today, which was 3 of these fertilizing contracts. I thought we'd do field 5 maybe, but I didn't plan on doing the other 2, the ones in the 50s and field 91. Didn't plan on doing that. But we have done them anyway because we were in the area and we had just enough. But that looks... There we go. Field 91 is done. But yeah, I don't think this is going to give me enough money in the bank to buy here £2,600. That's not enough. That's a shame. That is a shame. But no, I'm thinking here, guys. I was gonna take the Renault up. I was gonna go and pick the fertilizer up. I think we might go get the fertilizer. and put it in this. Field 135 is just up the road. It doesn't need a lot. It's only a £700 contract, but we will just go back to the Ford in a minute. Yeah, I'm a little bit gutted I didn't get that field finished. A little bit gutted on that. I really want to get that finished. That's what's going to physically pay for that field, you see. I might jump to the Ford in a second. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump in the Ford, and then I'll go and fill the Leyland up afterwards. Right, first that back there. He's done pretty well though as this Ford. I know he's missed bits because of the island, you know, like the telegraph poles and stuff in the field. But he's done a really nice job. You know what I mean? He's got 14% seed left in here. He has done an alright job. We will go fill the seed. We maybe didn't need any more seed. There's definitely enough to have finished this. Yeah, maybe we didn't need to get the seed. Maybe we could have just stayed with the fertilizer. But don't forget, we have bought the wrapper today, guys. So I have bought the wrapper. The wrapper's now got. That's something we don't have to buy. And hopefully in April we should be looking at possibly some silage contracts. And yeah, that's going to be where our money comes in, guys. That is going to be where our money comes in. But what we're going to do right now, I'm just going to go and quickly fill up this with seed. But since we've got 73 litres left, I am just going to go and quickly like drive up one of these just to use up a little bit more. Yeah, that is looking really well. I need to get this field done, guys. I need to get this field finished today. I want to have that bit of land so we can maybe work in that bit of land in the next episode. Okay, this seed's lasting a lot longer than I thought. This seed's lasting forever. Jeez. I thought, well, I'll go up here once and then we'll go and get some more seed from the trailer. And it turns out I've still got 40 litres left, so I can make my way back down again. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to quickly put this into a little bit of a time lapse, I think, until we get this contract done. That is that field pretty much done. I didn't see the little notification come up to say that we had completed it, even though it had clearly come up a long time ago. But £9,231 in the bank right now. Absolutely fantastic. Now, field 4, field 3 are jobs to be done as well, so those are going to be on our list to do over the next couple of episodes. Now let me just go and top this seed up. Let me just go and have a little look. I'm hoping that takes the rest of that bag. It didn't. Ooh. So I ended up with more seed than I thought I did. I did think we were going to run out long before. But that is pretty much going to be this episode done now. I just want to double check something. We've got £25,000 in the bank. And there's a couple of pieces of land we're wanting. We're wanting Farmland 208. And we're wanting... at some point, we're wanting to get this piece of land here. Now, 18,000, 28,000. Do you know what I mean? Which... I'm going to put it off till the next episode to which one we're going to buy. We have the money for land. Which one do you think we should get? Now, I know we technically don't have enough for the bigger piece of land. Now, hear me out. Just as an idea. Just as an idea. Hear my big brain thinking. If we buy the one that's a little bit more expensive, we'll have enough money once we complete field 4. Field 4 is our next contract. We also will be doing some fertilizing in the next episode as well. But if we buy that piece of grass on our farm, 1, it's on our farm, and 2, we would be able to cut the grass, get it ploughed out, get it planted, get better quality grass in there. Or we do the same for the smaller piece. Do you know what I mean? It swings and roundabouts. We're going to get them both anyway. But which one do you think we should get first? Do you think we should get the bigger bit that we don't quite have enough money for right now, but we will have in the next episode? Or do we get the cheaper one? Like I say, we're going to end up with them both anyway. We've just got to decide which way around we want to... which order we want to buy them in. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Like I say, I do always believe, you know, I do always read what people put opinion-wise. Yeah, the big one or the one we can already afford. Like I say, there's no right or wrong answer. We will be getting them both at some point. All I'm thinking is we have the silage wrapper now. All I'm thinking is, personally, the bigger one gives us more silage. I know the grass won't be great. It'll just be like what I call meadow, you know, meadow grass, default grass. It won't be great grass, but it will be something we can wrap. That's all I'm thinking. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I do massively appreciate everybody watching this episode. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you very much. I do massively appreciate the support, guys. As I say, a big shout out to everybody who is on the supporter board. And that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. So I will see you in the next one.